I was like, bitch, you gotta go. Somebody's coming and I need to go. I was like, no, something that you did not do will be with your mouth closed.
Buddha bears.
The only time I want to hear somebody eat like that is that's the only time. Munch, motherfucker, munch. Like it's your last meal. Yeah, nobody been munching in a while. It's a dry January. Actually, it's been a dry 2 years, you know?
God damn.
Like the desert's ministering. Dating Monica, yeah, man. I don't know. Age where, like, I know I'm not ugly, but I don't know how I look anymore. And I gauge it off of the motherfuckers that be hitting on me. I'm like, do they have confidence or am I ugly bitch now? Like, what about me is giving this up? So, the other day somebody hit on me and he was like 70, you know. He had like open little chest hairs out. He's like, and I don't care, you know, good for you. You got confidence. You might have a big dick, you know, that's big dick energy, you know.
Change.
What's your deal? You got a husband?
Stop beginning to play the music.
You got a boyfriend? What's going
The
on?
microphone, the music is going to play.
He's saying nothing with you. Okay, he wasn't 60 years. He was like 85, okay?
That's what I'm
So usually they're 84 or 20, very poor. Like, there was this other dude, he was like very young, Monica. And I was like, hey, nice to meet you. What's your name? And he was like, why don't you let me eat your pussy for 5 hours and you could find out? Generous, but no, thank you. He must have saw that it was a dry 2 years. I don't know how he could tell. So I just like, I don't know what about me is giving off like AARP vibes, like silver sneakers.
What?
Am I on that level yet? I don't know. I don't care. Dating's weird, you know? I'm from New York. I got the cute little accent from there. And I'm used to people liking my personality. Or just even my eyes. So I'll give you an example. I ordered Domino's and I was staying in the hood, so I had to go outside to get the pizza. And in New York, it's very fucking cold, so it's like I had to put a buffalo on my back, put on my jacket,
You what?
and I walked downstairs outside, and this motherfucker, I opened the door, and this motherfucker was like,
Hold on.
oh shit, I didn't know God was gonna send me a gift today. I was like, is he talking to me? And out of nowhere, he was like, I wanna leave the water with. You know what? And I'm going to get my. I was like, this motherfucker singing to me. I turned around and he's back there with the door open. I'ma leave the door open, open, open. And, you know, when a crackhead serenades you, there's no line. You know, it's so good. You know, he only to my eyes. He threw the window to my soul, but he really saw me.
Yeah.
You know, so that's where I'm at. Crackhead, the elderly, or like, you know, the little boy that think that MILF is cool. Who likes MILFs in here?
Woo!
It's a myth. Okay. So it's a myth. I feel like porn is the reason. It's just like if it's like you watch kung fu movies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember we used to watch? I used to watch kung fu movies, and I used to leave being like, "Ah, yeah, you, ah." I was like, I was doing the fucking kung fu. I feel like people watch porn like they watch kung fu movies, like, yeah, I'm gonna try that shit. Let me suck your pussy for 5 hours, and you can find out.
Hey.
That's all I'm watching. Stop watching porn. We'll watch some better porn. Anyway, I don't know what else to say. And that's it. And I love you.
You.
I'm gonna miss you, you know. I hope you, keep learning math, learning math. Moving around over there.
Both. It's both.
Both? That's great. You gotta do the math to learn the math.
Yes.
And those numbers add up. I like that.
Mhm.
All right.
Y'all, this song reminds me of a performance that I did in West Palm Beach. And, I wasn't always this good at makeup. I wasn't always this good at appearing, at putting wigs on. Question for you all. Clap your hands if you've ever done drag so bad people thought you were transphobic. A real story, a real story. I had a competition or whatever, this like talent show or whatever, and I was super excited to go and like tell my non-binary joke. And I got this wig and I made this. I had nothing but fabric at like 5:30. I got off work. I had nothing but fabric at like 5:30, and the show got off. The show started at like 7. It was in West Palm Beach. I live in Hollywood, so literally, like like at my sewing machine at 5:30, trying to figure out how I can sew this dress. I sewed up a cute little slip dress. I had my rainbow crop fur. I don't know if anybody here has seen my rainbow crop fur. It is so cute, especially with like an orange silk slip dress. Well, cropped faux fur. It's a faux fur jacket, so like a fur coat or whatever, but it stops right here. Because I'm gay, you see. It was a fake fur. It was fake fur. I bought it at Joanne Fabrics. They were hoping I would make a pillow with it, and instead I wore it on my body. And no one was pleased. No one. Nobody. I went and I did this show, and I talked about all the stuff and everything. And I was like, I'm technically trans. I'm not free. You know what I mean? Oh, I've got to use both bathrooms every time I go. My typical situation, and like that type of situation. People were so upset. People were so upset. They were like, "You're not really trans. You don't know what goes on." It was crazy. It was crazy. They were furious. I had an entire. Do you know how serious it has to be for people of queer experience, queer and transgender experience, to set a time to do something and actually follow through? We were all in a Zoom meeting. It was so serious. You would have thought I shot some damn body. It was like court. I don't know if anybody's done court, like ticket court or whatever. It's all done through Zoom. It was exactly like that.
Oh,
It was exactly. It was so terrible. So yes, if you're wondering, yes, I have been canceled. Dave Chappelle, if you're watching, it's me. I'm here for you. We can be a great team. Okay. What was it called? The Ahmadinejad, the Riyadh, the Bluebag,
yeah, comedy festival.
the Umad, the Sinbad, the Clip Clap,
Riyadh.
the Riyadh, the fucking Simpsons, the Quick Comedy Festival. Okay. Sign me. Trans people hate me because I look like this and I'm funny. Okay. I feel like Beverly Peel. Does anybody? You probably clap your hands if you know who Beverly Peel is. It's okay. Nobody's as old and gay and black as me, and that's okay.
That's true.
That's okay. That's cool.
That was not loud.
So Beverly Peel was a supermodel. She stopped being a supermodel because she started getting in legal trouble. And one of her famous quotes that she said is, "My parole officer was just jealous of me because I'm pretty and my hair was longer than yours." Right. And so that's why I felt like Beverly Peel. These people do not actually care about the transgender experience and whether or not I get to tell these jokes. They were just mad because I'm pretty and I'm funny. Even if my legs hairy and I'm a little bit clocky, I'm still a bad bitch, okay? This navel right here, all right? It feels like a shag carpet. It does. And you know what else? I'll still take your man. All right, you know what?
Ready.
I don't have any more jokes, but I really would like to spend some more time. I think we're gonna just play some music. And does anybody want to? Do we want to do an open mic? Does anybody want to get on the stage, tell a couple jokes, give a couple ha ha, a little hoo ha, a little hee hee?
Benjamin!
Unfortunately, because I am a woke piece of shit, I am not going to force you to get on stage unless you are. I'm not going to take something from you unless it has been given to me. Would you like to get on stage, Benji? Yeah. Hell yeah!
Benji!
That's it. I'd say 5 minutes, not that big.
Thank you guys for coming out. Watching me every week. So we've been talking a lot about getting caught masturbating, and I have a story to tell myself. I put a virus on my family's computer because I also
Mm.
don't care about my family's financial situation. Um, I was an early bloomer though. Like while most people believed in Santa Claus, I believe there were ghosts in my neighborhood looking for a good time.
Wow.
While most kids were playing with Legos, I was putting holes in my pillows. You know.
Oh my god.
Um, But I had a plan to get rid of this virus. I didn't have IT experience, but I was gonna get rid of this virus before my father saw this. So my idea was I take the laptop and I placed it under his favorite chair. And when he sat down, laptop destroyed, no evidence on the clear. Um, so I got away with it. He sat down, computer destroyed. Beautiful. We couldn't do Christmas that year, but never come. The virus was an advanced virus, though. The virus was crazy. So the virus takes a picture of you in the act,
Oh my
and
god.
then it was like, if you don't download Norton VPN, we're going to blow up your computer or something like that. At least that's how I felt. That one was crazy. And it's like the actual ransom is pretty much ransom for him, yeah. So it was a crazy picture. I was in the middle of like the motion. But so yeah, this computer store. Yes. It's the big mama house. Guys. Don't be lying there. So the computer destroyed, but months later, I guess he takes the computer to get fixed. I never knew this fact. And he stops me in the car. He's like, "Benjamin, we have to talk." I was like, yes. What's going on? Why were you looking at Big Mama House Part 2? Beautiful crowd. Lovely turnout, guys. Come be over yourself. That right there, guys, was a little example of a little white lie.
Wow.
And I was asking myself lately, like, why are little white lies the sociable, acceptable lies? What about like other colored lies, you know? Like, what about black lies? Black lives matter? And then I asked myself, what's a lie? Yeah, whip. Oh, my life over. Yeah, gotcha. What else? Did you guys hear that they discontinued the penny? They're not no longer making pennies anymore?
Yeah.
It's like the only brown coin they're taking down from the representation is gone. And the reason why they discontinued the penny is because it was too expensive to make. Personally, I just felt like that brother was overqualified. You know? The Jewish community. What was the Jewish community? It's possible while they do it. Which is kind of Jewish themselves, you know, they're a little Orthodox. Yeah, you really take me out of here. Uh, so I was doing a show, and after the show, comics we usually go out and we smoke and talk about jokes, and the big swimming contest is, totally funny, so great. Um, and so about their talk, I'm smoking with the comics, and they're telling their stories, and one of them was talking about his lifelong friend came out to him as gay. He's like, "You can be friends with him anymore after that." It's like, you broke my trust. Like, how can you trust a guy who was gay this whole time and never told you? I was like, sat it down. I feel like I'd be more upset if my friend came out to me as a cop, like this this time you can help with these traffic tickets and we're over here just watching. I feel like I'm afraid of cops like homophobes or afraid of gay people though, like what if the cops start hitting on me and I liked it, like I just didn't tell them to stop, like I went along with it. Like hit me hard, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh.
It's a police brutality, like lovely four of us in here, I hate it. But I don't know, I feel like gays poppers are cooler. I feel like gay poppers make you feel like your heart gonna stop, but police poppers might actually do it to you. I feel like gay people have better balls anyway. Not yeah, gay balls, like policeman balls are not. Because policeman balls are like when get together and they dance in the street. See, I'm still working on this new bit. I'm gonna do some quick ones because I don't know how much time I have left. So it's just a bunch of throwaway jokes. Yeah, 22. So, um, I feel like if Elon Musk was black, his salute would have been something like this. You know? When I make jokes, I like to think of them as itty bitty wheats. That's a
Itty bitty
yeah, it's a itty bitty wheaties, you know. If I could see some. And that's my time, guys. Since you coming out, share this with the people. Bye. Yes. Hope to come back soon in 1 month. Love you.
Oh man. And I've got terrible news for you. You know I'm like part cop on my mom's side, right?
Oh.
No, I have two moms. Like they were both cops.
Oh, you were a product of your environment.
Everybody's cool. Everybody's cool. So that was so good, Benji. I haven't heard you tell jokes in so long. That was awesome. Good on you. Everybody put them together for Benji. Now, I had to ask for a couple reasons. One, because I don't want to get back on camera. Because I started eating and I'm gonna blow. And secondly, because I've also started drinking. So I'm gonna get worse at words. Do we have anybody else who wants to be open mics? Yeah, hell yeah. All right. Even though it might kill me, welcome to the stage, CB.
Come on, guys. Hold on. Great channel tonight, wasn't it? I'm not even gonna attempt to pull this mic off here because this shit is finicky. All right, I'm gonna. Actually, I got some questions for the crowd. Anybody here watch Stranger Things?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I had like a mixed feeling. Like, how did you guys feel about Will's coming out scene? I felt like,
Where's my seat?
right? See, like, obviously, I'm a straight dude, right? But like, I go to Crunch Fitness. You know what I'm saying? So I'm around a lot of people, and I feel like everybody felt the same way. Like, what's going on with that scene? It was just put right in the. It was crazy. His whole superpower was just coming out as gay. If that show would have been set in South Beach, it would have been 2 episodes long, and the whole arc would have been over. You would have figured that shit out immediately. Back this done. Super tick sucking powers. You know what I mean? Florida came out bathed in oil. You know what I'm saying? Man, it wasn't that serious. So yeah, I thought that scene was weird as fuck, man. You know what I mean? Speaking of oil, what's going on with Venezuela? I can't talk too much because my wife's still going through immigration right now, proceedings. But it was weird. It was weird with the they were just right out with it, like we just want the oil.
Yeah.
But what was strange was that the oil companies were actually a bit apprehensive about going in. They're like, we don't want to put the money in. Trump's like, I don't want Exxon in there. Exxon doesn't want in. And then a couple other oil companies started trying to drop out, you know? So, Trump, he always thinks on his feet. He's like, fuck, I got to call an audible here. So he's like, Diddy gets a full pardon. He will be in charge of all the oil. Nobody knows oil like the diddler.
Like they didn't learn.
The motherfucker came out, can't stop the sound. And then, I feel like I don't fuck with Ice. Well, I do fuck with Ice because I'm on live stream. Please don't come get on with. I just feel like they make it hard on themselves, Like the name in itself, Ice. Like you're trying to import a bunch of people from like Latin American countries and the Caribbean and shit, like Africa, like hot places. Yeah. The name Ice is just scary old junk. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it could be a nicer interaction if we change the name. So I propose a new name: Citizens Against Foreign Entry.
Yeah.
Or cafe. Bro, dude, ice. Oh shit, right. What have you heard? Cafe. Motherfuckers come running to ice, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, I'm still working on that shit. I did mention I am married, but I don't wear my ring because it's annoying. Which my wife is actually cool with. Even though I work at a strip club, that's why I'm dressed like this. This isn't like a new, like, hey, I'm trying out this cool outfit, and I'm actually gonna go to work right after this. And I think you're all right. I don't. Did you guys get this couch from a strip club? Because it looks.
No.
Was it? I am shocked. Because this looks like just like the couches in the private rooms when I have to wipe down the loads after everybody leaves.
Yep.
So it's like a glamorous job, you know what I mean?
It was a restaurant that closed in Fort Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale restaurant. That's interesting. Small strip club looking couch. It's beautiful though, by the way. It makes the room majestic. It makes me feel at home and at work at the same time. Yeah, you know what's crazy though? Like, not wearing the ring actually probably helps protect our marriage. Because Miami's fucking crazy. And anytime I go out with my ring on, women are just trying to talk to me all the time. It's so fucking nuts. But my wife's like, you know, she's really secure. Which is good because my parents, they got 6 marriages and 5 divorces between the 2 of them. You know what I mean? So people weren't like 100% sure that our marriage was gonna work out, you know. But it's worked great so far. There has been a couple weird things that I've had to adjust to because like my wife's from Argentina, so the metric system is one thing that I had to adjust to, right? Like we're always having to translate things, and I'm not exactly sure like what the measurements are. However, one thing I did figure out is that there's a lot more centimeters than inches. So I propose that when it comes to measuring dicks, that we go with centimeters. For all the men out there with average sized dicks, you have no idea the confidence you will feel when you walk into a room and go, my dick? It's 11 centimeters. It's big. It's double digits. It's big. Don't look it up. Don't look it up on Google. It's big. Don't worry about it. All right, I'm gonna get out of here soon because I gotta go to work. I will say though, however, you know, I'm nervous about AI. Everybody's nervous about AI. People are nervous about AI in the dating space and robots and shit. And I did think, you know, that probably it would be a problem because so many women got so much plastic stuff. Whatever, we're not gonna get into it. But what I've realized is now that I've been dealing with my phone more often, I have it set so that I try to reduce my screen time. So every month it's telling me like, oh, your screen time went up. Oh, your screen time went down. So I have realized, like, oh, AI's not gonna do shit. It's nagging me just like you'd be nagged in a regular relationship. I gotta try to tell my phone, like, listen, I'm not trying to get nagged. I'm trying to get HPV and HD. All right. This is a great turnout tonight, everybody. We gotta send Cotton off with the best vibes that we can. Together. I gotta go back down slow.
We should have picked a different playlist. We should have. We should have. That's the tequila in my body is telling me that it's not time for talking, and it is. You picked the playlist. I did. I made a mistake, is what that is. It happens sometimes, okay? I made a mistake. Just like this gentleman saying that he was 11 centimeters. I looked it up, and I just it's hard. Just no, right. Cover.
It's hard. It's
No, it's fine. Also, I should tell you all, just so that everybody's clear or whatever, we are still going to be doing the show. I just won't be here. You know what I mean? It's not that I want to kill Lois, it's that I just don't want her
to be
alive
alive.
anymore. Right. No, so I had an amazing time tonight. I think we might go on and play a little bit more music. Does anybody else want to be on the mic? Are you interested in miking? Is anybody clap now if you're interested in miking?
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Hey.
Hey!
Not really a bit, but there was a time a couple months ago, I fell in love, right? And he asked me, babe, where do you keep from? He doesn't know where I keep from. I was like, babe, where do you pee from? And I'm so glad that I had like the thought, asked him, where do you think that I pee from? Where do you think I pee from? And he pointed, and he thought that I peed from my clit.
Oh.
Wow. That's a rough one. I guess because like the clit is like the dick head of the vagina or the vulva. I guess that makes sense. But no, that's not where I pee from. And I showed him, and he was so surprised. And I guess that's just the price you pay to be in love with a straight guy. That's all. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Yay!
Yeah.
Get it, get it, get it.
Yo, you don't have to turn it off. I will see you in 4 months. In the meantime, we're gonna have some show. Please keep coming. Please keep open micing. Please keep laughing and keep sharing joy. It's what Cotton would want. All right, bye, y'all. Get the fuck out.
What? Oh yeah, we can. Yeah.